Okay, guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I put a poll on my Instagram story the other day asking for you guys to ask me some questions for a YouTube video, and this is that YouTube video. So, you guys did pretty well with the questions. I've got them on my laptop screen next to me, and I'll just be answering them and giving you the best advice that I can about the stuff that I went through, the experiences, the struggles, and what it's like, you know, getting on the self-improvement journey and trying to become the best version of yourself. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it and answer the first question. Let's start off with the first question. What made you start your self-improvement journey? To be honest, someone asked me this question a while back in the gym, and it made me think a bit. What actually made me start taking care of myself, getting into the gym, trying to better myself, eating healthier, not falling into degenerate habits, and making sure I'm becoming the best version of myself every single day? And it is a pretty tough question to answer, but I'm going to try to answer it in the best way possible. And it was simply because I was sick of the way I was living. I'm only 19 years old. Yes, I'm still young, but in some other people's eyes, I'm getting into my early 20s. And it was after I graduated high school and I was the most lost I've ever been in my life. I wasn't working, I was only getting a couple of shifts at my local gym, probably only 4 hours of work in a week. I was lazy, I had no discipline, I didn't want to do anything, I had no interest apart from the gym. And I think that's what started my self-improvement journey, was getting into the gym as early as possible. The funny thing about how I actually got into the gym was a mate of mine at the time, we're still mates, yes, but he trains at a different gym. He mentioned he'd been training in the gym, and I'm like, looking at my arms, I'm like, well, I'm skinny as. And I was playing AFL at the time, Aussie rules here in Australia, and I looked at myself, I'm like, I'm pretty skinny. I was like, why not? I'll give it a go. I'll go with him. I'll start training. Before you know it, I was hooked. I became so obsessed with getting stronger, building more muscle, looking better. And that is what started my self improvement journey. But like I said before, at the time, from ages 16 to 18, all I had was the gym. My social skills sucked. I wasn't working as much. I didn't really have anything going for me apart from going to the gym and eating a couple of good meals. That's all I had. And, I'm not complaining in any way, shape, or form. I'm glad and I'm blessed that I got into the gym as soon as possible because that's what really kick-started my self-improvement journey. And I'm glad, I'm thankful that the gym was the first thing that I got into on my self improvement journey. And I 100% advise anyone who is watching this video now to get inside the gym. It will change your life. It will change the way you think. It will change your habits. It will change your life. Because now, showing up and being consistent in going to the gym has now aligned with business, with creating content, with waking up at the same time. It builds consistency, it builds your discipline, it builds habits, it builds character. It's not just all about muscles and looking good. That's a bonus, that's an add on. It shows you have respect for yourself and other people see it. Other men will respect you more, you'll get more girls, you'll be respected by more people. People will actually listen to you, take on your advice, But if you're out of shape, more than likely they'll look at you and be like, nah, I don't want to listen to this guy. He can't keep donuts out of his mouth. You'd be surprised how much a good physique, a good body can determine whether other people respect you or not. So, to answer your question, that is what's got me on my self-improvement journey, the gym. Second question is, I don't know where to start on my self-improvement journey. Any tips for me? And this is a good one because some people can get a bit overwhelmed on where to start on their self-improvement journey. They look into it too deep and they procrastinate and they don't start at all. You are the youngest you're ever going to be in this present moment right now of you watching this video. The first step I advise you to do is go to the gym. That is the first thing I will say to anyone asking, where should I start on my self-improvement journey? The first thing I would say is get inside the gym, because the gym teaches you everything about life. If you show up every single day, stay consistent, eat all the right meals, sleep right, train hard, you will get results. It's just a matter of time of showing up, being consistent, then you will get the results. It's the same as everything else. So that's what I'd advise anyone who doesn't know where to start on their self-improvement journey. Get inside the gym. It will teach you everything you need to know about life. Question 3 is, can I help my friends get on self-improvement? The answer is yes and no. You are going to have friends who just do not want it. You're going to have friends who do bad habits every single day, eat junk food, watch porn, don't train. They are born to be average. But some of your friends will get motivated, will ask questions, will ask for advice, and take action right away. Not everyone can be helped. Not everyone can be like you. Everybody is different and unique in their own way, and you can't help people who do not want to be helped. I've tried this many times. I've tried to help friends. I've tried to help family. I've tried to help people who just ask me for advice and I don't take it. Some people just can't. No matter what you say to them, no matter how motivating you get them, they simply cannot do it. So, yes, you can help some people, but majority of people you cannot help. That's just the way it is. So don't waste your energy trying to help the wrong people. If you see people and you're trying to say, no, don't do that, it's bad for you, and they still don't care, they don't care about themselves, don't waste your time. Don't waste your energy. It's just a waste of time. Question 4 is, how can I stop caring about what others think of me? This is a big one, especially in the online space of creating content. A lot of people care too much about other people's opinions and thoughts of them. You are stupid. We are living on a floating rock. In about 200 years' time, everybody right now in your life, your family, your friends, everyone will be dead. You will be 6 feet underground dead. None of this will even matter. So what are you doing with your life? You're letting someone else's opinions and thoughts stop you from taking action and following your dreams. Sounds a bit stupid to me. There's another good way to get around this, and it's to keep as busy as possible, and you will not care about anyone's opinions. Right now, I couldn't give a single fuck about anyone else's opinion right now, because I am that busy building my following, building my community on Discord, building a brotherhood, building myself. I'm too busy working on myself that I do not care what other people think of me. It's that simple. So keep more busy and you won't care about anyone else's opinions. Get after it. Question 5. How to stop procrastination. This is something I struggled with a lot in my life. I'd always procrastinate about looking for a job when I didn't have a job. I'd always procrastinate about going to the gym. I'd always procrastinate about getting out of bed. I would procrastinate all the time. I used to procrastinate recording videos like this. Oh, what if I'm not ready? You will never be ready. You will never have everything worked out. You will never have everything perfect. So why are you procrastinating? Why are you procrastinating? I'm going to watch this video back and you will learn. Where did I mess up my words? Where should I have spoken more clear? Where should I have been more precise on what I'm saying? Stop procrastinating and just start whatever is in your head right now. Because I know you're thinking of it. Oh, I should go to the gym. Why are you not even there? Go now. Oh, I should probably post content, but I'm just going to wait. Wait for what? You could die tomorrow. So live in the present, be present, and do now. Just do it now. Tell yourself, I want to do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now. Before you know it, you're 5 minutes in, you're in flow state. I'm in flow state right now. I feel amazing. I feel untouchable because I'm in flow state. Because I took action immediately without hesitating and procrastinating of recording this video. Question 6, I want to get into fitness, but I don't know where to start. The best place to start is by lifting weights. Literally just get in the environment and space of other men lifting weights. You will see sculptures and bodies that have been built over the years and you will get inspired. Being around other men who are hungry for more than just a 9-to-5 job and to look like a blob every single day. So the best thing you can do is just take action, get inside a gym, your local gym, pay a casual entry, and just look around. Suss out the machines, do a bit of research on YouTube, check out my page, check out my Discord. There's plenty of advice and where to start everywhere, all over the internet. So, action taker is just going to the gym. Don't worry about, oh, is bodybuilding my purpose? Should I start martial arts? Just get in the environment and space of the gym and then keep showing up consistently. And then later on down the track, you can weigh up the pros and cons of, is martial arts better or do I want to pursue bodybuilding? You choose. Question 7 is, what's one piece of advice you'd give back to your younger self? The one piece of advice I would give back to my younger self is to not waste time and start immediately. I wish I started creating content earlier, which in fact I actually did, but I procrastinated, and at the time I cared about what other people thought of me and was inconsistent. If I had just started earlier and started right now, back in time, I'd probably have over 10k followers. I'd probably be out of the matrix right now. I'd probably be living on my own terms, but I am not. So one piece of advice I give back to my younger self is do not waste time and to start doing what you actually want to do immediately and not care about what other people think. Because that is what was holding me back from posting content. Procrastination and what other people thought of me. How weak of a man do you have to be to do those things? Procrastinate and care about what other people think of you. That is weak. But obviously now I've learned and I've grown into a new man and I'm shifting my identity and growing as an individual, and I've never felt better. So that's the one piece of advice I give back to my younger self. Do not waste time, do not procrastinate, and don't care what anyone thinks of you. Simple as that. And take action as quick and fast as possible, because you are the youngest you are ever going to be in this present moment, so start now. And the last question is question 8. How can I stop falling back into old habits? Okay, I was a victim of this. I used to go pretty well for 1 week of not watching bad stuff on the internet, not scrolling, going to the gym consistently. I was doing all the right things for a week, and then that next week would come, or the weekend would come, and what would I do? I'd throw all the progress that I've just made in the bin. I'd go out with friends, I'd go drink, I'd go smoke, I'd be a degenerate. And that doesn't mean by all means you can't go have fun and go out and have a couple of drinks with your mates. But to an extent, if you know you're worth more and you know that's going to move the needle back and it's going to make you fall into old habits, do not go and do it. Say no. Learn to say no. I was a victim of this. I used to say yes to absolutely everything. And what would happen is I'd have such a great week. I'd go to the gym, I'd eat healthy, I'd do all the right things. Come Friday and Saturday, I'd go out, I'd go to the pokies, I'd go clubbing, I'd do the wrong things. At the time, I didn't quite understand, but now I understand. After about a year of doing it continuously, pleasing everyone else and saying yes and not living on my own terms and really saying no, having the courage to say no, I don't want to go drink. No, I don't want to go smoke. No, I don't want to go do that. I don't want to go to the club. I'm building something. Like 3 to 5 years down the track, you'll be playing catch up and I'll be 3 to 5 years ahead of you. So to answer the question, how can I stop falling back into old habits, is living on your own terms. Do what makes you happy. Do things that are going to move the needle forward. Because what happens is, when I did go out Friday and Saturday night, the next day I'd order Uber Eats. The next day I'll scroll on my phone more. The next day I wouldn't even go to the gym. And yes, I understand some people can do both. But if you are built for more and you know you want to achieve greatness and success, you're going to have to make some sacrifices along the way. And I've made plenty of sacrifices. When all my mates were out, I was at the gym. When everyone was telling me to come to this party or bar or club, and I said no because I understood that sacrifices along this journey that I am on, along the path and the vision I have in the future, I wouldn't be doing that. Let's just say, if I want to get to here, and this is me over here, if I want to get over here, and this version of myself right now is drinking every single weekend, smoking every single weekend, scrolling every single weekend, watching porn every single weekend, wasting time, how the fuck am I going to get here? You have to get here by making sacrifices over here. So what you do is, no, I'm not going to the club. No, I'm not going to the party. No, I'm not smoking. No, I'm not watching porn. I am building content, going to the gym, training martial arts, doing better things. Each decision you make is either getting you closer towards your goal or further away. You just have to make the right decisions and really self-analyze and be very strict on yourself and have the discipline to understand that every decision you make is one step closer towards your goals or one step closer further away from your goals. The choice is yours. I think that's a good way to end it, is that the choices you make in life either get you closer towards your goals or further away. It's just a matter of how much discipline you have and how much you have self-care of yourself to say no to things that will not get you closer towards your goals. Really self-analyze after this video and have a deep conversation with yourself, or grab a pen and notebook and write down, am I getting closer towards my goal or further away by the decisions I'm making on a day-to-day basis? I think that's enough value and advice for today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this YouTube video, this little Q&A with me and you. Hopefully this inspires someone to take action and start living the life they want to live, and get into the gym and get in shape and eat healthy and post content, whatever your goals and ambitions are, to just start now in this present moment. Get off this video and go do something. Just do something, because then other ideas and thoughts will come into your head. Thanks for watching this video. Feel free to follow all my other socials. There'll be a link in the description, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my new free self-improvement Discord that is now up and available for free. So it'll be all in the description. So feel free to follow me on all the socials and join the free Discord below if you are a hungry individual who wants more than just an average 9-to-5 job in your life, and you want to become great. You want to be surrounded by like-minded individuals who are on self-improvement as well. Feel free to join the Discord below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.